Universal Garden. 6 months after the Devourer crisis, Emma Williams was teaching a class. Her students included 3 Zeltar juveniles, a crystalline entity from Vega, 2 sentient gas clouds from Horsehead Nebula, and a collective intelligence manifesting as a small forest. Subject: Advanced Diplomatic Problem Solving. Today's lesson: why you should always ask nicely first. When the mean space bugs tried to eat our planet, grown-ups wanted to shoot them. But that's not nice, and doesn't fix the real problem. The forest rustled agreement. Gas clouds swirled thoughtfully. Zeltar juveniles took notes. So instead, we asked what was wrong and helped them go home. Now they send pretty pictures from their dimension and help us fix broken space-time when we ask nicely. In back, Morrison tried not to laugh as a kindergartner explained cosmic diplomacy to the universe's most advanced species. Network, this is Morrison. I'm watching a 6-year-old teach graduate xenodiplomacy. Is this victory? The answer came from everywhere. Millions of connected minds sharing profound satisfaction. Jake, this is exactly what victory looks like. Character evolution. Dr. Vasquez, Cosmic Coordinator. Elena worked from an office existing in 17 dimensions simultaneously. Her job title translated as Universal Network Integration Specialist, but she preferred the person who makes sure all parts talk to each other. David visited regularly, bringing coffee and helping process data from 2 million inhabited systems. How's work? I coordinated 3 new nursery worlds, mediated resource disputes between silicon and carbon-based civilizations, and helped a collective intelligence learn to split into individuals when lonely. Sounds like Tuesday. Well, Thursday, actually. Tuesday I explained to Living Plasma why they can't use stars as recreational vehicles. David laughed. You used to complain academia was too abstract. Elena smiled, watching displays showing galactic civilization's health. David, I'm maintaining systems keeping 2 million worlds alive. I'm never going back to tenure-track arguments. Captain Chen, Fleet Admiral of everything. Sarah commanded the Galactic Coordination Fleet. Ships from hundreds of species maintaining the network's physical infrastructure. Her flagship was a Zeltar dreadnought modified with human engineering, Gardner biotechnology, and Devourer-gifted dimensional manipulation. It could travel between galaxies in minutes and exist in several universes simultaneously. Admiral Chen, request from Andromeda Network. They want assistance establishing their own garden system. Resources required? 3,000 ships, 200,000 personnel from various species, and 1 human child to explain why cooperation works better than conquest. Approved. Send Emma Williams with the educational squadron. Make sure she has enough crayons. Sergeant Morrison, protector of small things. Jake had turned down 17 promotions and countless offers commanding galactic defense forces. He remained a sergeant because sergeants take care of people. Generals do politics. His people now included every Earth child, several juvenile alien species, and ancient cosmic entities who appreciated his direct problem-solving. He still carried the same sidearm, though upgraded by Zeltar engineers and blessed by Gardner biotechnology. It could fire across dimensions, but Morrison mostly used it opening cans when cooking for his interspecies family. Morrison to network. Do crystalline life forms eat peanut butter sandwiches? They love them, Jake! Just use quantum-stable peanut butter. Regular peanut butter makes them vibrate at frequencies, annoying the neighbors. Galactic Status Report. 2 million worlds and counting. The Garden Network had grown beyond projections. With harvesters eliminated and dimensional barriers stable, the system operated at 127% designed capacity and expanding rapidly. Network status. 2,300,000 inhabited systems online. 47 new species achieved full integration this month. Resource distribution at maximum sustainable levels. No major conflicts. Threats? Elena asked. Several cosmic-scale challenges, but all addressed through standard diplomatic protocols. The Entropy Collective agreed to stop unraveling local space-time for preferred educational access. The Time Loop civilization promised to stop repeating the same century if we provide new entertainment. Define standard diplomatic protocols. Morrison requested. Ask what they actually need, provide if possible, invite them to join if they're interested in helping instead of hindering. Still working. Sergeant, in 6 months, your species resolved more cosmic-level conflicts through applied friendship than the previous 10 million years of galactic history combined. Alien Perspectives on Humanity. Admiral Kethvar filed monthly reports on human integration. Humans continue exceeding projections for species integration and network maintenance. They've established diplomatic relations with entities existing as pure mathematics, convinced warlike gas clouds to become teachers, and befriended the abstract concept of entropy. Their problem-solving remains unconventional but highly effective. Facing cosmic threats, humans don't seek to destroy. They seek to understand, help if possible, and recruit if it shows cooperation potential. Most remarkably, they've maintained cultural identity while achieving full network integration. Human children serve as ambassadors to multidimensional species, yet still enjoy games and ice cream. Recommendation: continue observing and learning from human diplomatic methods. Also, request increased chocolate allocation. Our productivity increases 37% when chocolate is available. General Hayes finds purpose. Patricia Hayes had led human resistance against network integration, convinced humanity was losing essential nature. She changed her mind, meeting a collective consciousness from Magellanic clouds dying of loneliness. The entity, many as one, had achieved perfect unity among billions of components. But perfect unity meant no surprises, growth, or change. It was fading from boredom. General Hayes, we observed your species' collective consciousness approach. You maintain individual identity within group awareness. How do you accomplish this contradiction? Hayes found herself explaining human psychology to living mathematics. We don't see contradiction. We see choice. Sometimes we think as individuals, sometimes groups, sometimes the whole species. The key is keeping the option to be different. This flexibility is possible? Hell, it's necessary. If we thought exactly alike, we'd never solve problems. We need different perspectives, approaches, ideas. Unity without diversity isn't strength, it's stagnation. Many as one spent days processing this. When it emerged, it had subdivided into thousands of smaller consciousnesses, each maintaining connection while developing individual personalities. Hayes became first director of cognitive diversity, helping collective intelligences learn to argue with themselves productively. Underground bunkers became training centers, teaching healthy skepticism and individual critical thinking. Dr. Webb ran programs helping newly integrated species maintain psychological independence while participating in collective consciousness. Humans taught us connection doesn't mean absorption. You can share thoughts without losing essential self. The key is teaching people, or beings, or entities, to maintain perspective, even when part of something larger. His advanced students taught similar classes to other species throughout the galaxy. Emma was no longer unusual. Human children worldwide grew up as galactic civilization natives, equally comfortable with aliens and interdimensional entities, but they remained recognizably human children. Miss Emma, why do humans play games with no practical purpose? Because they're fun, and playing teaches you to think about problems in new ways. She demonstrated by introducing her interdimensional classroom to red light, green light. Results were remarkable. Species that never encountered play discovered games could teach cooperation, timing, strategic thinking, and social interaction more effectively than formal education. Within months, games invented by human children were training tools for galactic diplomats. Earth's traditional education evolved into planet-wide university, where beings across the universe studied applied creativity. Curriculum included improvised problem-solving, human engineers, diplomatic cooking, grandmothers from various cultures, constructive argument techniques, married couples, protective aggression theory, parents and soldiers, friendship engineering, children and dogs. The waiting list stretched across 17 galaxies. Just as humanity settled into galactic gardening, they received visitors from entities so advanced they existed across multiple universes. Watchers materialized in the former UN building, forms shifting through configurations painful to observe directly. Young species, you've achieved something unprecedented. Transformation from primitives to cosmic gardeners in less than one orbital period. This achievement has attracted attention from entities you're not equipped to understand. Elena, speaking for humanity. Are we in trouble? You're being evaluated. Your species' approach to cosmic responsibility is unique. Most species achieving network integration do so gradually over millions of years. You accomplished it in months under attack, somehow maintaining essential nature while doing so. Is that good or bad? It's unprecedented, and suggests your galaxy may survive challenges that destroyed others. Watchers revealed that garden networks weren't unique. Similar systems existed in parallel universes, maintaining life across the cosmic web. But these networks faced threats from entities existing in spaces between realities. The threat you faced from Devourers was local manifestation of a multiversal problem. Entities feeding on fundamental existence forces are breaking into inhabited realities with increasing frequency. What do they want? Morrison asked. To return the multiverse to original state. Empty void, no matter, energy, consciousness, or possibility. They view life as contamination to be cleaned away. You think humanity can fight something like that? Chen asked. We think humanity might befriend it. Your species has unprecedented ability to find common ground with completely alien entities. You befriended would-be conquerors, helped cosmic entropy find home, and convinced abstract concepts to take physical form for social purposes. What exactly are you asking? Grow, learn, become what the multiverse needs, and prepare for challenges making the Devourer crisis look like diplomatic misunderstanding. Watcher's revelation led to the most important human decision, whether to accept responsibility for maintaining not just their galaxy's network, but similar networks throughout the multiverse. Debate was conducted through global consciousness, every human participating. Against. We've been Guardians 6 months. Are we ready for multiversal responsibilities? 4. Did we feel ready to fight Geltar or help Devourers? We figured it out because people needed us. Emma, now 7, and Earth's unofficial ambassador to living concepts, provided the deciding perspective. The scary things in other universes are probably just lost and hungry too. We should help if we can. The vote was unanimous. What followed was the most ambitious consciousness project ever, extending the Garden Network across parallel realities, connecting universes where life struggled, creating multiversal ecosystems supporting infinite diversity in infinite combinations. Humanity evolved from galactic gardeners to multiversal explorers, diplomatic first contact specialists, and cosmic problem solvers. They were still human. They still argued about sports, ate too much junk food, worried about their children. But they'd become the universe's designated fixers of impossible problems. Elena stood in her office existing in 47 dimensions, watching status reports from garden networks across 17 universes. Multiversal integration proceeding ahead of schedule. Contact with 43 parallel network versions. Resource sharing with 37 alternate realities. Threats? Several cosmic-scale challenges addressed through standard protocols. Void entities from Universe 7 agreed to stop unmaking space-time for preferred entertainment access. Chaos gods from Universe 23 promised to stop randomly altering physics if we provide regular human children's art deliveries. Still working. Elena, humanity resolved more multiversal conflicts through applied friendship than the previous billion years of cosmic history. At this rate, you may accidentally achieve universal peace just by being yourselves. Elena laughed, watching displays of infinite reality health. One screen showed Emma teaching living equations, sentient weather, and the physical manifestation of Tuesday. Another showed Morrison leading 17-dimensional beings on missions helping lost universes find correct reality. A third showed Chen commanding fleets existing in all possible timelines, coordinating defense of everything that ever was or could be. Humanity started the year as one species on one world, facing extinction. They ended it as multiversal gardeners, tending infinite consciousness gardens spanning every possible reality. And somehow, they remained recognizably human. Status from Sergeant Morrison. Came transmission from between universes. Found the missing universe. It was behind the cosmic couch. Also, the entropy lords want more chocolate chip cookies. Apparently, They're the first thing giving their existence meaning in 4 billion years. Elena smiled, filing under Tuesday routine miracles. The garden was infinite. The guardians were ready. And somewhere in the vast complexity of everything existing or possible, new forms of life and consciousness were beginning to bloom. The end of the beginning.